Several bills are being sent to the governor's desk after lawmakers worked through a special session this weekend. And one of those bills is a backup plan to cover Medicaid reimbursements for Planned Parenthood.
9 News reporter Courtney Yoon joins us live from the state capitol now. Courtney, Colorado Democrats say this bill will let them continue care the federal government no longer wants to pay for.
Yes, that's right, Corey and Lauren. Planned Parenthood of the Rocky Mountains says they see 11,000 Medicaid patients each year here in Colorado. For about 5,000 of those patients, Planned Parenthood is their primary care provider. They provide health care services, everything from birth control to STI treatment. Back in July, the federal spending bill signed by President Trump ended Medicaid payments to Planned Parenthood. This bill would allow state funding to cover Medicaid reimbursements at Planned Parenthood that were previously done on a federal level. Yesterday afternoon, House lawmakers voted 43-19 for the bill, sending it to the governor's desk. State Rep Jenny Wilford is one of the bill's sponsors. She says Planned Parenthood is a critical part of the healthcare infrastructure, but not everyone agrees. State Rep Brandy Bradley voted no on the bill, saying their task was to trim fat off of a big budget, not spend more money.
We need funding to keep these healthcare centers open and floating above the red line. And by giving $4 million to a $1 billion industry is telling the people of Colorado that we're just not making the cuts that we need and we're not providing services to the people that really need them.
I ran this bill because when I had started and taken my first job and didn't have health care, I went to Planned Parenthood for a physical, for birth control, as well as other screenings that were just really important that I needed access to.
And right now, this issue is tied up in the courts, and there's a preliminary injunction in place, and this money cannot be used until that injunction is eliminated. The money would go only to reimburse Planned Parenthood for health care services, not for abortions. And coming up in just an hour at 8 o'clock, we'll hear from Planned Parenthood and why they say patients should not be turned away from care. Live in Denver, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.